Hello students, myself Rakesh Misra. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss about male reproductive system of flowering plants. In online classes, you have studied the features of flower. There are few points regarding fascinating organs, regarding the reproductive devices, ornamental and floriculture. That is very and key importance. The second points of our chapter 2 was the LS of complete flower or structure of a complete flower. That is your homework. Function of calyx, corolla and pedicels, thalamus, everything will be your homework. Each and every topic should be in points regarding the pedicel. First point, second you need to explain the thalamus, third you need to explain the sepal, and fourth you need to explain the petals. Later the male and female reproductive system I will introduce you. So the first heading, just after the LS complete flower and their explanation, the first heading is the pedicel, the second heading will be the thalamus, third heading will be sepal, fourth heading will be petal, and fifth heading will be the male reproductive system. So your heading is male reproductive system. That is very important, and that will be in your syllabus because the description of calyx, corolla and the pedicels, thalamus is not in your syllabus. So you need to mention in your copy the male reproductive system of flowering plants. The male reproductive system of flowering plants. Male reproductive system of flowering plants. It may be or structure and explanation of androecium, the collection of stamen. So let's back over the stamen. First of all, you need to draw the structure. Structure of stamen or androecium. Many students are confused regarding what is androecium and what is the stamen. Stamen is male reproductive system, the single male reproductive parts, and androecium is collection of several stamens. So we can say that it is singular and it is the plural. Now back to the structure. First of all, you need to draw the filaments, and then there will be the two theca, the one theca and the two theca. That is called lobes of anther. So these are the two lobes, but the plants may be one theca or maybe the three theca are called as the monothecous or trithecous. So here I have represented the bithecous anther because of having the two theca. That is the one theca and this one is the other theca. First theca, second theca. So how many thecas are there? The two theca. So let me label the overall parts of anther. This one is the part of anther and this part is known as filament. This part is known as filament. The main function of filament, this help to attach overall anther to the main flower. So this help to attach the anther to the flower. Attach the anther to the flower. So this is very important parts. The function regarding filaments is clear. Now back to the parts of filament. The parts of filament towards anther is known as distal end. And parts of filament towards the flower, it means this part is known as proximal end. So what is distal end? The parts towards anther, the filament part towards anther, that is known as distal end, and this one is the proximal end, the parts towards the flower. So which one in examination, in higher examination, there may be a question appears, which parts of filament remain towards the flower? The proximal end. Keep in mind, ट्रिक मैं दे दे रहा हूं, उसको नोट कर लो. पी से आप प्रोनाउंसिएशन करेंगे तो फ्लावर अगर प्रोनाउंसिएशन कर रहे हैं तो आप लिप का यूज करेंगे फ्लावर, ऐसे ही प्रॉक्सिमल, ठीक है। डिजिटल के लिए आपका लिप क्लोज नहीं हो रहा है, इसलिए ये अवे रहेगा, ठीक है। बातें क्लियर हो गई। ऐसे ही एंथर, तो टुवर्ड्स एंथर यानी डिजिटल, ये बातें आप लोग दिमाग में रख लीजिए, ट्रिक काम आते हैं। नेक्स्ट आते हैं हम लोग एंथर की मैं बात करूं। लिसन, देयर आर टू थीका, वन थीका इज रिप्रेजेंट वन लोब एंड अदर थीका रिप्रेजेंट द अदर लोब। सो दिस इज द डायग्राम ऑफ dithecous anther or bithecous anther. Keep in mind, if there are only one theca, then it may be represented as only one. So this is only one theca. Example of monothecous, this one will be the monothecous anther. And example of monothecous, hibiscus. In class 11th you have studied well regarding the different types of anther on the basis of their lobes. So here one lobes, here two lobes. The two lobes are connected with the connectives. The middle portion of two lobes of anther, that is known as connective. That is known as connective. And connective portion is totally sterile parts. It means it do not participate in the process of reproduction. So which parts is sterile? That is, this part is sterile and that is known as connective. Main function of connective is to attach one lobe to the another lobe. It means one lobe how to connect with another lobe with the help of connective. So you need to write the different points regarding anther. Point 1, the anther. It means first of all you need to define the anther. How can you define the anther? The lobes of stamen is known as anther. The lobes of stamen. This overall diagram is represent the stamen. The lobes of stamen, that is known as anther. Keep in mind. Next one, the features. Features of anther. Listen carefully. Features of anther. Point 1. Listen carefully. Point 1. The anther represent male reproductive system of the male reproductive parts of flowering plants. It means this represent the male reproductive parts of flower. Now the second one, it may have one lobe, it may have two lobe. Each lobe is known as theca. It means lobe of anther is known as theca. So there may have one theca, two theca, three theca or many theca. On this basis there may be the one lobe, two lobe or many lobe. So if only one lobe of anther present, that is known as monothecous. Monothecous. If two lobe present, there will be the bithecous. If many lobe present, there will be polythecous. Polythecous. So you need to write in your copy, on the basis of lobes of anther, the anther may be monothecous, bithecous, polythecous. Keep in mind, polythecous are rarely exist in angiosperm. Mostly bithecous anther or dithecous anther are exist. Example of bithecous anther, the mustard, the radish, rose, etc. Monothecous anther, hibiscus. Keep in mind. So these are the different points regarding the anther. What are the other feature of anther? Inside the anther, many chambers are found. Each chamber is known as the microsporangium, that is known as pollen sac. So let me make the TS of this anther lobe, and that there will be your next point. Now back to the make TS of anther. You are heading inside the features. Features में ही अगला पॉइंट लिखिए कॉपी में, TS of anther. ब्रैकेट में लिख लो, एग्जाम में आता है 3D सेक्शन, ऐसे करके आता है 3D सेक्शन ऑफ एंथर. अब आते हैं नेक्स्ट. इसका जब आप TS काटेंगे तो इसको हम बोलेंगे 3D सेक्शन, 3 डायमेंशनल सेक्शन ऑफ एंथर. हम वहां पे ड्रॉ कर दे रहे हैं, ठीक है. सेक्शन मैंने बना दिया है, इसको थोड़ा सा कवर में ले रहा हूं। चलो, ये 3D सेक्शन मैंने बनाया। ये पार्ट इसलिए बनाया है कि ये क्रैक और ब्रेक को मैं रिप्रेजेंट कर रहा हूं, ठीक है। चलो, इसके अंदर आपको क्या मिलेंगे, ढेर सारे पॉलिन ग्रेन, पूरा पॉलिन ग्रेन नीचे से ऊपर तक एंथर में भरा होता है, ठीक है। कुछ पॉलिन ग्रेन थोड़ा सा बाहर भी दिखा देना। So this one is the 3D section of anther. Keep in mind. Now let label the each parts. Listen. अगर एंथर के 2 थीका है, बहुत ध्यान से सुनेंगे, अगर एंथर के 2 थीका है तो उसमें 4 चैम्बर होंगे। अगर एंथर के 1 थीका है तो उसमें 2 चैम्बर होंगे। तो यहाँ मैंने डाईथीकस एंथर का टीएस काटा है, टीएस डाईथीकस, टीएस डाईथीकस एंथर। ये टीएस एक्चुअल में नहीं है, ये 3D सेक्शन है। अगर हम टीएस एग्जाम में पूछता है तो उसके आगे के पॉइंट में हम लोग एनाटॉमी वाले सेक्शन में इसको डिस्कस करेंगे, ठीक है। ये क्या है, 3D सेक्शन है। एग्जाम में पूछेगा ड्रॉ द 3D सेक्शन ऑफ एंथर, तो ये डायग्राम बनाएंगे, ठीक है। लेवल भी करना रहता है, इसलिए लेवल में करके बता दे रहा हूँ। फिलहाल पॉइंट आउट आपको करना है कि दिस इज द 3D सेक्शन ऑफ, दिस इज द 3D सेक्शन ऑफ the diathecus anther. Keep in mind. Now back to the labeling. This represent the microsporangium. Microsporangium. मैंने आपको 11th में ही बताया था, स्पोरेंजियम मतलब पाउच लाइक, एंजियम जहां लग जाता है पाउच लाइक स्ट्रक्चर, तो ये पूरा पाउच लाइक स्ट्रक्चर है जो बाद में क्या डेवलप करता है, पॉलन सैक, दैट इज आल्सो नोन एज पॉलन सैक, बट लेटर आफ्टर मैच्योरिटी, ठीक है। इसके अंदर ये जो दिख रहा है दैट इज नोन एज द माइक्रोस्पोर, दैट इज नोन एज माइक्रोस्पोर्स, दैट लेटर फॉर्म द पॉलन ग्रेन। सो दिस फॉर्म द पॉलन ग्रेन, दिस फॉर्म द पॉलन ग्रेन्स, कीप इन माइंड। एंड दिस इज द पार्ट ऑफ एंथर, this is the part of anther, and this area you popularly known as the connectives. This area is connective, and this is the that is sterile part of anther. It means this do not participate in the process of fertilization. Now back to this points. This is known as region of dehiscence. This is known as region of dehiscence. It means through this region after maturity anther get burst. So region of dehiscence represent the bursting region of anther. And what are the purpose of bursting anther? In order to release the pollen grains that able to land over the stigma. So after maturity each and every pollen grains make pressure over the wall of anther that get cracked. So this represent actually the cracking area. Cracking of anther is known as anther dehiscence. Cracking of anther is known as anther dehiscence, and this area of cracking is known as the region of dehiscence. And this is the filament portion. So this represent the filamentous portion. Keep in mind, you need to draw the different points, but only focus on the lobes and chamber. It may be monothecous, bithecous or polythecous. Keep in mind. But if there is only 1 theca of anther, how many chamber will be there? The 2 chamber. If there is 2 theca, there will be the 4 chamber, 3 theca, 6 chamber. It means you need to write a formula. 1 theca, 2 chamber, 2 theca, 4 chamber. ठीक है, एग्जाम में आता है हाउ मैनी पॉलन सैक विल बी इन अ बाइथेकस एंथर. लिख लो कॉपी में, हाउ मैनी पॉलन सैक विल बी इन डाइथेकस एंथर और बाइथेकस एंथर. तो क्या लिखेंगे, देयर आर 4 पॉलन सैक. क्लियर है सबको? तो ये हमारे इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट्स हो गए. इसको आप किस में एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, फीचर्स ऑफ एंथर जो आप हेडिंग डाले थे उसके अगले पॉइंट्स में एक्सप्लेन कर देंगे. ठीक है, इसका आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले लीजिए. ठीक. इसको आप कॉपी में नोट कर लीजिए। अगले पॉइंट्स पे हम लोग आएंगे फिलामेंट्स। तो फिलामेंट्स को मैंने एक्सप्लेन कर दिया है। फिलामेंट्स के बारे में आप लोग सीधे डायरेक्ट उसका फंक्शन लिखेंगे। इट हेल्प टू अटैच एंथर टू द मेन प्लांट्स। देयर आर टू पार्ट्स ऑफ फिलामेंट, the proximal and distal. Proximal ends will be towards the flower, distal end will be towards the anther. ठीक है, in next video lecture I will describe the anatomy of anther and that will be actually in live session tomorrow. Thank you.